293. Okay, so every few weeks or so I reckon, maybe a bit longer, doing these videos. Obviously it's documented, but even if I wasn't documented I'd still probably get that sort of feeling where I think I just need like 48 hours or even 24 hours of just complete recoup, if that makes sense. And that's no reflection on Charlie or Poppy at all. I think it's just like a general parent thing where things start to get on top of you a little bit, and you just need to take a step back and a breather and just sort of take 24 hours sort of to yourself, which isn't obviously possible. And I don't want to make that sound selfish at all. I'm not saying it's about me. You know, you have children and your responsibility, but it doesn't stop that feeling of feeling like you need it. Whether you think that's right or not, you know, is down to the person, the individual. But yeah, I'm proper sort of feeling. I think maybe Amy's a little bit too. She's very tired and whatnot at the minute, and she's sleeping a lot. I know she's been poorly, so not sleeping a lot, but I mean, you know, she's needing to have naps and things like that. I think everything's just sort of taken its toll a little bit recently. You know, especially with, you know, we've always had we've had an hour or so on an evening. You know, we do the tidy up and get the kids to bed and then sort of maybe an hour or so to ourselves, which we don't sort of get anymore currently anyway, because of Charlie's consistent fascination with putting his hands in his nappy and putting it all over the walls, messing all the walls up and things like that. Which means we have to be on watch because he doesn't seem to do it through the day. It's just on a night time. He'll do it when he's in his bedroom, which sort of cuts out, you know, people say we'll just stay with him till, you know, he goes to sleep, but that's not particularly possible, because, you know, Charlie will either go straight to sleep or he'll, you know, he might wander around for an hour, 2 hours. And the thing is, if we're in the room, Charlie then thinks it's time to play, and he definitely won't go to sleep. So it's a case of making sure that, you know, he's completely safe, the gate's shut and everything, but sort of leave him to it, and he'll sort of just climb into bed when he's ready and go to sleep. However, with his new fascination, or ongoing fascination rather, you know, it's no longer an option, because it's like literally every 5 minutes up and down checking, because you know, powering through the washing and you know, we do rent our house, we don't own it, so it's a case of don't wreck the walls and things like that, and it's just it's a lot at the minute. And I know people say, you know, put onesies on them and stuff like that. Fully appreciate that. That is a completely mint idea, you know. But when you have to weigh up the weather we've had recently, there's no way I put Charlie in a onesie, whether that means I have to clean up every night or not. I know people say you can get thin onesies, but you know, it's then a case of going out and buying. You know, you need at least 5 to keep on rotation, because you know the wreck one of them, and then you need to have one as backup and the other one to be washed. You know, you need a few of them to get started. So you got a cost value and things like that. Yes, you can get grants for these sort of things. I'm not saying we couldn't afford it, but it does take some time. So yes, it's just a lot of that really today. Sorry to be a bit negative. I'm sure I'll be redue tomorrow, but yeah, just for today it seems to be taking its toll a little bit. But it'll be fine. This is what happens. Every now and then you do get a bit flaggy, but I'll be hopefully back to a bit more bouncy tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. As for Charlie and himself today, apart from his smearing fun last night, he does seem happy enough. He's okay, he stayed calm. He's got a new thing of getting in the bath and jumping straight out, so I need to address what that is, because obviously that's not helpful if he's pooping all over himself and putting it everywhere. I need to make sure he's happy enough to jump in the bath at the very least. So I need to figure out what's going on there, and that's about it, guys. To be honest, I just needed a little rant, so I hope you don't mind. But if you're a first-time viewer, please don't be put off. It's a happy thing more or less, but I do now and then need to just unload, and I appreciate you all listening. But yeah, if you do like what we're doing, please click subscribe. That'd be super duper awesome. Check out our pages, The Young Life Autism, Autism Central, and our friends over at Autistic Genius. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. I've got a million things to do, and hopefully I'll have a bit more life in me tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. As always, take care of yourselves. Let silent words be heard.